Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Miss Irma again. How is everybody doing? Are you guys ready for another story? Last week we read the story This Is It by Daria Peoples Riley. And do you remember what do we learn in the story? What do you remember? What was the story about? Now I remember. I remember the little girl went into the dance theater studio to audition for maybe compete in a ballet a group or to enter the school. The book really doesn't say why the girl was there, right? But we knew that she went into the dance studio to audition. And the little girl really loved to dance, and that is something that makes her unique and important. Because remember, boys and girls, last week we started learning about what makes us unique and important, and one of those things is our interest, the things that we really love to do. This week we're going to continue learning about all about us and what makes us unique and important. And one of those things are our feelings, the way we feel. We're going to explore what kind of feelings do we have and why. Why do we get those feelings? We have been learning in the second step lessons about our feelings. Do you guys remember what feelings we have learned? We have learned about being happy, sad, surprised, scared, and we have been learning about how also the feeling of anger. But this week we're going to learn about different feelings that we might have. We might feel confused, confundida. We can be frustrated, frustrado. Sometimes we can feel brave, valiente. Nos podemos sentir gloomy, melancólicos. Nos podemos sentir grumpy, gruñones. What makes us feel those things? Boys and girls, that's what we're going to be learning this week. And one book that I have to help us understand those feelings is this book. It's called The Feeling Book by Todd, Parr. So let's look at the cover, boys and girls. I see some children over here, and all of them are showing. Remember, we learned that our facial clues give us the way we look gives people a clue to recognize how are we feeling. So if we look at these pictures, look at this one over here. How do you think this one in the green is feeling? Did I hear happy? If you said happy, wiggle your fingers. What about this one over here? Look at the face. What do we see? What do you think he's doing? How does he feel? I see tears over here, look. Do you think this little boy is crying? Yes, so when you cry, how do you feel? Do you feel happy or do you feel sad? If you said sad, clap your hands. Yes, this little boy feels sad. And look at this one. I wonder how the one is feeling, because how is he feeling? Is he surprised? If you have the same idea, put your thumb up. Might be feeling surprised. And now let's look at our friend here. Look at her mouth. And look at her eyebrows. They go. How is she feeling? What do you think? Do you think she's happy, surprised, a little sad? If you said that she's feeling probably angry, scratch your head. So when we look at people's faces, we know how the people are feeling, okay? And now in this book, the feeling book, we are going to learn about these feelings. The feeling book by Todd Parr. Sometimes I feel silly. You feel silly. Sometimes I feel cranky or angry. And I saw another word over here that might feel the same. I might feel grumpy. See, cranky, grumpy, angry. They kind of mean the same. Sometimes I feel scared. I wonder who's scared, the cat or the mouse? Who do you think is scared? It says eek. Do you think it's the mouse? If you think it's the mouse, just wave. I think it's the mouse. Must be scared of the cat, right? Sometimes I feel like standing on my head. If I feel like standing on my head, do you think that's the day that I'm feeling like kind of happy or silly or angry? How do you think I'm feeling? Probably I'm feeling happy, right? Or silly. Sometimes I feel like reading a book under my covers. Like sometimes I don't want to be playing or doing anything. I just want to lay down and rest. Sometimes I feel like celebrating my birthday, even though it's not today. So sometimes you feel happy that you want to have like a party, right? So I feel like dancing sometimes. Sometimes I feel brave. Oh, look at this superhero here. Being brave, does it mean that I get scared of things? Probably not, right? So if you're brave, there are so many things that you can do and you don't get scared. Sometimes I feel like looking out the window all day. Especially if you have a beautiful view, I will stay at the window all day. Sometimes I feel like, what is this boy doing? And this girl, I feel like dancing. And let's look at their face. Let's look at their face. How do you think they're feeling? Are they feeling happy? So when you're feeling happy, you feel like dancing, right? Sometimes I feel like making mud pies. And look at this boy. And look, I think he's happy too. So sometimes you feel like exploring and doing things that you said, oh, let me make a mud pie to see how it looks. Or it doesn't matter if I get dirty, right? Sometimes I feel like I have a tummy ache. I look at his face. If you're not feeling good, if you're feeling sick, if you have a headache or a tummy ache, how do you think you feel? Let's look at the doggy. Is the doggy happy like this little boy? No, right? It's not the same feeling. We don't see the same in their face. And look, I wonder why the dog got sick. Look, he ate the cat food. So when you're sick, you don't feel good. You might be sad. So you don't feel like dancing when you're sick, right? Sometimes I feel like holding hands with my friends. Yeah, sometimes we want to be together with our friends and we want to hold hands and we want to play together. Unfortunately, right now we have to keep our social distance, but we can still have fun with our friend from a little bit apart. Sometimes I feel lonely. Yeah, there are times I feel lonely and I miss a lot of my friends and my family. Look, sometimes when I feel lonely, I do things that are here in the book. I dance, I read, I cook. Sometimes I feel like yelling really loud. And I look at this boy's face. Do you think he's screaming or loud because he's happy or because he's angry? Sometimes when we are happy and excited, we can scream too. And if we are angry, we also scream. So, but let's look at the face. How do you think he's feeling? Do you think he's feeling happy? Maybe he's just screaming out of excitement, right? Sometimes I feel like staying in the bathtub all day. Oh, that is so nice. Especially after a long day, I feel like going in the bathtub. Sometimes I feel like trying something new. Look at the boy. Look at the way he's walking his dog this time. He's riding his, oh my God, forgot the word. His skateboard. I'm sorry, boys and girls. Look, he said, I feel like trying something new, right? So you can try new things. Sometimes I feel like dressing up. Look, even the doggy is dressing up. How are these friends feeling? Look at this one. Is she happy? She's happy. So when you feel like trying new things or dressing up, probably you feel happy that day. Now let's look at this page. Oh, what are they doing here? Sometimes I feel like doing nothing. So that's why there are no pictures. Doing nothing. Sometimes I feel like camping with my dog, with his dog Bully. So he feels like camping. Sometimes I feel like crying. Why is this boy crying? Can you see in the picture why he's crying? His ice cream fell down, right? Maybe he dropped it by accident. Sometimes I feel like eating pizza for breakfast. Yeah, like sometimes we don't know what to eat, and they say, what should I eat for breakfast? I don't want to eat cereal. I don't want to eat eggs. I don't want to eat toast. I feel like eating pizza for breakfast. And that is good for a change, right? Sometimes I feel like kissing a sea lion. Mwah. Did you ever kiss a sea lion, friends? I have seen them from far away, but I never kissed one of them. Sometimes I feel like a king. I wonder how a king feels. I never felt like a king. So no matter how you feel, don't keep your feelings to yourself. Share them with someone you love. Love, Todd. Look at the picture of the author. Cute, right? With one tooth. So boys and girls, so no matter how you feel one day, you can share those feelings with your parents, with your teachers at school, with your friends. Tell them how you feel, especially when those feelings are making you feel bad inside, okay? So look, later on, friends, you're gonna draw about your feelings. One of the feelings that we have, like crying. What makes us cry? We saw in the book, let me find the picture. There is one little boy here in the book that he cried. Look, he felt like crying because maybe he wanted to eat his ice cream and the ice cream fell down. But, maybe he can get another one, right? Mommy can get another one. What are the things that make you cry? Now you're gonna draw about the things that make you cry and send the pictures to your teachers. Bye-bye, friends. See you next week. Bye-bye.